What's up, man? Today we're going to go through, this is exciting for me because I get this question all the time. We're going to go through how I build a video from beginning to end. So I just shot a video. It's one straight shot from beginning to end. You're going to see me cut out all the parts that I don't want, leave the parts I do, put it together. We're going to add text, we're going to have pictures, we're going to do all kinds of things. It's going to be a long video, but it's going to give you all the details of exactly what I'm doing so that you can steal it and do it too. I'm going to show you how I make a thumbnail, and I'm going to show you how I upload it to Facebook and to YouTube as well. I'm not going to be able to show you how I do Instagram, but I can explain it, right? Just because that's on my phone. So I'm going to get over here and see if I can do a screen share. There we go. So we got the screen share set up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up Camtasia. Camtasia is a really cool tool that was shown to me by a good buddy, Nick Krem. And by the way, shout out to Nick Krem. He's got a company called Content Cards, which sets up automated templates for any videos that you would want to make, all right? So anyway, he showed me this. All right, so now I'm going to hit New Project. Boom. And here it is. It is so user-friendly. I'm telling you guys, I'm not that great at this stuff, which really is a shout-out to Camtasia because it's pretty easy to use. So now on my desktop, I've got, where did I save that? No, it's under videos. Here, and I named it, this was a video about rates. And it really doesn't matter what the video's about, right? You guys don't care. You want to see how I make the video. Guys, I'm telling you, if you're not doing video right now, you got to do video. Everything's in video. And it's only going to become more and more so that way. You're either hopping on board and taking advantage of it or you're not. And I'll tell you this too. You can go down the rabbit hole with video. I've been doing this for a long time. Well, by a long time, I mean probably 14, 15 months. So where I'm at right now, do not forget, it took me 14, 15 months to get there. Okay, so I'm taking that and I'm pulling it right down here. And now what I'm going to do, the way my videos work, and I'm only explaining this because you want to think out what the format of your videos is going to be. For me, there is what I call an opening, right? And it's me kind of giving a little bit of a hook, getting you a little excited. Then I've got the same intro that I put on every single video. That's for branding. Then it's in the main part of the video. And then at the end, I add an outro. I'm going to show you how I do all of this. So if you see down here, you can see these little hills and mountains, whatever you want to call them, right? These spikes. That's where my voice is. So all the stuff in the middle, you don't need to spend time listening to. You just cut it out. So I know when I pull this over, and look at my face, right? I can tell like right about there is where I want to start. So on Camtasia, you can go up top and up here, and you can figure out, I forget exactly what it is, modify maybe or edit, I don't know. It's probably, yeah, it's split all. Control-Shift-S. So I don't use Control, or I don't come up here and use this. I actually just hit Control-Shift-S, and it's so fast. Just boom, just hit it, and it cut it into two pieces. I got this little hunk over here, and then I got everything on the right is another hunk. So now I can left click, and then just hit delete on my keyboard. Boom, it's gone. Now I move it all the way to the left, and I pull this all the way back to the left, and now let's hear it.
Rates are all over the place.
Okay, now I'm going to cut that because I don't want my head going down, right? So probably right there. So I'm going to cut, and then I'm going to bring this. Dude, look at that dude's eyeballs. Chill out crazy. Okay, so I'm watching my face. Okay, right there. Let's cut that. And then I'm going to delete this. Pull it together. Let's see what this looks like.
Rates are all over the place. Do I buy now? Or do I wait for a lower rate?
Okay, so right there, that's the, we'll call it a teaser.
For a lower rate.
So I'm going to cut it right there. Now, I'm going to move this to the right because, so I'm hitting this little plus down here, and then I'm hitting import media. You can hit the plus, so you got all these tabs over here. If I'm in library, annotations, transitions, whatever, I don't think I can hit, yeah, because now I'm doing something different, right? You have to be in media, hit the plus, import media, and now I can go to whatever it is I'm doing, right? Is in here, intro. So here I've got an intro that is saved. So I'm going to pull this intro down. Boom, I'll put it over here. And then I'm going to come over here, and I'm not even looking at, like, look at me goofing around, touching myself, fixing my shirt, whatever. I'm going to get right to where these peaks start. I'm going to watch my mouth. Where's a natural start? Probably right there. Boom. Get rid of it. And now I'm going to pull it over just to make sure the whole thing kind of looks sharp.
Rates are all over the place. Do I buy now or do I wait for a lower rate?
You better get fired up!
Man, there's a lot going on right now.
Okay, so I know what I say in this video, right? So I know where to cut it a lot quicker than where you guys would if you just got this video. So I'm just cutting, and you don't even have to listen to it because I know what I'm saying.
The coronavirus.
I gotta cut that a little quicker. Okay, here's another thing. It's tough to see where these peaks start and end, so I'm going to zoom in. The closer you zoom in, the easier it gets, right? I'm not even listening because I can see my face and I can see where these peaks are. So I'm just cutting it all, and I'll listen to it here in a second all at once. Boom, boom, boom. Move this. Come on, buddy. This is the part that takes forever, man. So it makes for kind of probably a boring video for you guys. This is not meant to be exciting or entertaining in any way. It's meant to be helpful. But yeah, this is video editing, man. It just takes a while. Okay, let's see what this looks like.
A lot going on right now. The coronavirus. Politics. Disney World closed down. Disneyland closed down. The NBA canceled their season. The NHL...
The hell was that? Oh, that's a jacked up. Okay. So I had to redo that one in the video, right? That's why it's all jacked up. So right about there. And you guys will get better with your editing as time goes on, man. You'll get quicker too. And right now I'm moving a little slower than normal because I'm talking to you guys, which I am going to speed that up here. But you'll see after a while here, once I shut up a little bit, which will make for a boring video, but it will make me move a little bit quicker. All right, now I want to scoot over, right? There's this little bar on the bottom. I just pull it over, boom. Now I got a whole new area I'm working with here. Go right about there. And you got to remember, when I'm moving this quickly, I don't know if I made a mistake and redid it. So I got to go back and listen to it all at least once. Okay, so now I'm going to go and listen to not all of it, just we'll start right here.
NHL is done. March Madness. Mortgage rates fell. Mortgage rates increased. Tom Hanks has the doggone coronavirus.
Okay. Now we're going to come over here and we'll cut right here. And then I'm just going to watch this last part.
On coronavirus. It's a lot.
Okay, cool. Now I'm going to pull all this over and then I'm going to listen to this.
So if you're considering purchasing a home right now, but you have no idea how to approach mortgage rates, what do you do?
Okay. What do you do?
What do you do?
Boom. Pull that over. I'll tell you one thing too, and everybody's a little bit different here, but I thought I needed more space. Like after the what do you do? I'd need like maybe a half second or something. You don't. People want to see this stuff strung together quickly so you can make your editing real tight. That's my opinion. I mean, there's people a hell of a lot better at this stuff than I am. But I'm more entertained by my own videos when they are tight. Okay, so let's watch this little part just to make sure it looks good.
I mean, do I buy? Do I wait? Are rates going to go up? Are they going to go down? All right, first, settle down and take a breath.
Man, look at those dramatic pauses. I dig it. I don't know if I'd make much of an actor, but as far as realtors are concerned, it's pretty entertaining. Well, we'll stick with the as far as realtors are concerned. Okay. Boom. Oh, I might have cut that one too tight.
Let's look at...
No, that looks good. Okay. So I'm going to come listen to this.
Okay, now that we're thinking logically, let's look at two facts that will help us in making a good logical decision.
Okay, so you can see right here I'm looking down, right? It's because I'm reading my script. And I'm telling you, like I can do these shooting from the hip. I've done it before. It actually goes quicker if I write a script. The time it takes to write a script saves me more time when it comes to shooting the video. So I highly recommend writing a script.
First,
so if you guys want to fast forward in this, there might be some other points I make, so I'm not going to do the editing or anything on this. But I'm just doing this until I get through the entire video. Hold on one second. I will go back though. The next thing I do after I get all this in is I add my outro, and then I'm going to start doing I start adding text and pictures and stuff, so you're going to want to stay for that.
lower. Period.
No, I didn't like that one. I changed it. Yeah, right here. So we'll get rid of this.
Higher or lower. Period.
Yeah, I was so excited for myself there. It's funny when you watch this stuff a second time, how hard a time you'll give yourself just because you look like a complete moron. But that's all right, baby.
Second.
Like, look at that guy. What a tune. Guys, remember too, like, from the social media aspect, right? This is not only an opportunity to show that you've got some brains inside that skull, which is important. It's also your opportunity to show that you've got a personality. You're fun. You're someone that people would want to spend a little time with. And I really push you to be you, because no matter what you're like, right? Like, I'm really loud, extroverted. Loud, extroverted people like me. But it doesn't matter. If you're quiet, shy people will like you. If you're very analytical people will like you. If you're emotional people will like you. But the important part is, don't be fake in these videos, man. Like, this is really me. This is who I am. And it comes through, and I can't tell you how many buyers and sellers I see on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, whatever it is. And they're already comfortable with me. Because
If you do the math on the common difference between one rate and another, the monthly payment difference really isn't that much. But we're going to get to the math a little bit later.
All right, Joe. Okay, so we got a big old... Let's get right here. Right here, it shows you how far into the video we are with the cursor here and how much the total, like the very end of this clip is at. So you'll see it's a 6 minute and 50-second video right now, but as I pull this to the left, watch this time. Now, if there's no edits to be made, it's a 6 minute and 43-second video. So I'll tell you, when you're looking to monetize on a Facebook business page, they're looking at how many 1 minute views you get on a 3+ minute video. So really try with your intro, outro video, whatever it is you're putting together, to truly get a 3 minute video put together if that's one of your goals.
But in my opinion,
Which is super important. Okay, here we go.
you're going to purchase a home and live there for 5 to 50 years,
All right, come right. You can see how quickly you can fly through this stuff, right? And the more you do of it, the better you'll get, the quicker you'll
make a
get.
solid decision based on the current rate and just move forward.
I want to back that up just a hair. There we go. Okay. So you can see we're 136 through, so we're about a third or a quarter of the way done.
If you simply don't want to buy at the current rate, don't. Wait it out. Wait it out.
Oop, and that means I got to get rid of this. That's why you always watch it.
Out.
Okay, I got to go back, watch my eyes. That's probably a good cut right there. Let's make sure.
Wait it out.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Like I said, in my opinion, the tighter the better on these. Like you can see, I'm already starting to probably get like a on an M or something like that out. You don't need to get it from the very beginning. It doesn't matter.
But in almost every circumstance, if you are willing to purchase at the current rate, I'd say pull the trigger, baby.
I think I redid that one too, but we'll see.
But if you are willing to purchase at the current rate,
Yep.
in my opinion, it's almost the best decision to just go ahead and do it.
Okay, so we're going to delete this, pull over this, and I think I might even be able to cut a little of this off to do it right there. Now, I'm getting really particular. It's not a big deal if you cut that off or not, but like I said, I like them tight, man. Right there. If you're having troubles being like getting your cursor where you want it, just zoom in. If you need to move fast from left to right, which I'll need to do when I get to the very end, zoom out.
Quit gambling and lock in that rate. So the question you've got to ask yourself is, once I lock in, am I taking a gamble that rates might drop?
And the answer is yes.
If rates drop, I'm going to miss that opportunity.
So dramatic. All right. What time is it? It is 2:22. I've got until about 2:55. So we got about another half an hour here. Holy smokes, there's no way I'm going to get this done in a half an hour. So I tell you, while I'm editing this, exactly what I'm going to have to do, because I'm just realizing that this is not going to happen in one session. I'm going to go make another video just like this. And I'm going to pull it in by hitting this, going to videos, pulling it in, because you see I got 2 here, I'll have 3. And I'll just pull it down right after wherever the end is. No big deal. And you'll see it later in the video if you watch.
Unless you're an investor, the eighth point or quarter point difference between the rate you're looking at and whatever the rate might be.
So you'll see 2 of my videos, I'm not making complete sentences. It makes it easier to remember my lines and not make mistakes. If you start doing a 30-second spiel and you mess up one line, you got to do 30 seconds over.
Which, remember, that rate can also go up.
If I make a mistake on one of these short ones, it's no big deal to go back and... Oop, come on.
That little difference isn't enough to get most people buying a home that they're going to stay in for many years to say no.
Okay, and then we'll cut this. And then we're going to move. Come on, buddy. This.
I mean, think about this.
All this is one cut. I think you guys can see this, but it's just one. Oh, did I mess that up? Let me go back and check. Look at my eyebrows going up. You'll learn a lot about your own body language when you do this too. Oh, my tells.
On a $300,000 loan, the difference...
Nope, didn't like that one.
On a...
And I might have messed this up a couple times. Yeah, I can see I'm saying it again. There, I'm doing it again. So I just skipped all of this. Right there. Right, I'm going to delete all this because I can see my mouth saying on a $300,000 or whatever I'm saying. Okay, let's see if I get it here.
On a $300,000 loan, the payment difference between 3 3/8 and 3.5% is a measly $21 a month.
I think that's the one. A lot of math for me there. You guys got to cut me a little slack here. Okay.
I mean, would you be willing to lose the home...
So here again, you can see I'm redoing this one because I didn't even finish my sentence. So I'm just going to cut it off. Get to the next one.
I mean, would you be willing to lose your ideal home for $21 a month?
I'm going to scoot that over. Right there.
Now, the real answer is there is no right answer, right? It's up to you.
Oh, that's so nice. Okay. Boom. Delete.
But for most people, they're not going to risk losing their ideal home, their dream home, for a couple bucks a month.
All right. So notice I keep pulling my head down when I'm done with the sentence, right? Because I want to look at the script and get my next line. Remember that. Because you want, I should get in the habit of holding my head for a half second so it makes for easier editing. When I didn't do shortcuts like this in scripts, I always used to say, all right, guys, okay, like just like prep words, right? Once I wrote a script, I get rid of a lot of that.
And the important thing here isn't that you say yes or no. The important thing here is that you see clearly exactly what it is you're gambling before you make that logical, not emotional decision.
That is the line of the video right there, man. Holy smokes, what the heck was I thinking about here? Oh, I'm practicing my line, whatever it is. This must be a doozy. I'm excited. I get excited because I see how close we are, and once I move this over, it's going to be rocking. Look at that, we're almost done.
All right, guys, if you live on Florida's Treasure Coast, check out my Facebook page for great local real estate tips and recommendations. And if you're an Instagram lover, I post a stat of the day for the Treasure Coast 6 days a week. Check it out.
I gotta get a little tighter on that one. Let's try right there. Okay, I think there's only one left. Nope, there's a couple left. You're wrong. Oh, I see why. I know what I did. I usually do this all in one, but I cut it up into 3.
If you like this video, please go down and hit that like button. If you like this video, get down there and hit that like button.
Okay, so we're going to delete this one, pull this one over, and I can't see the end of this one on the right, so I'm going to pull it over. Right there, delete.
If you loved it, I'd appreciate the subscribe.
Oh, there's the love pouring out, baby. All right, now what's, oh, that's me coughing right there. See that little mountain? That's me coughing. This is it right here.
Thank you so much for watching, and as always, you guys stay fired up.
All right, that is that. Now, like the intro, I should have an outro, but I don't. So, what I do have is episode 69, and I don't think anybody notices, but this is what I do. So here I'm going to zoom out because I want to get to the end of this video, and you'll see where the mountains change. Right? Look at the little peaks down here. See how they change right about here? That's where I'm going to zoom in. And now I can be more precise with exactly where I want it. This is an old video. This was shot by a professional company. So we're going to do it right there. So I get that little bit of movement. Now I'm going to zoom back out, 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 out. Move this all the way over to the right. Now let's look at this ending.
Appreciate the subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, you guys stay fired up.
Yeah, you can't even tell, man. Looks sharp. So, all right, there's the entire video. Now, we're going to add a layer of text, and I'll definitely do pictures just because I know you guys are watching. And then we're going to add sound, and then we're going to add a logo. Then the video's done. and we're going to move to building the thumbnail. I'm going to put you guys on hold for a second and grab a water. Okay, so we're back at it. So now we've got the whole thing made. What we're going to do is we are going to go in and start adding some text, right?
Rates are all over the place. Do I buy now or do I wait for a...
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to back this up.
Rates are all over the place. Do I buy...
Right here. I'm going to go annotations. I'm going to put this guy in. Now, I always use impact. Whoops. Buy now. And I'm going to make 2 of them, right? This is what really takes the time. And the longer you put into this, or the more time you put into this, the better it'll look. But it takes forever, man. So I really try to be cognizant of the fact that at some point I got to say, all right, let's move on. You got to be efficient with your time. But that's up to you guys. I'm just here to teach you how to do the video. You can do whatever you want. Oh, shoot, I didn't highlight it all when I did that. Okay, red. What I'm trying to do, the reason I put that black is I want a shadow. Plus you can see, like right here, it's hard to see. But if I go like this, it's a little bit easier to see, right? Move this down here. Copy, paste, and then we're going to make this red. And I'm going to move it over here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Buy now or wait. I like that. Okay, so now we're going to zoom in. And here's a new thing you can do. Okay, so you see that these end where my intro is, right? I want it to end where this little spot ends. So I'm going to scoot all these over to the left. And then the way they are right now, they just boop, pop up. I don't want them to just pop up. I want them to come in with a transition. So we are going to add glow to the beginning. I don't like it at the end, at least not here. On some of them I do. If you move the cursor to the left, it doesn't even give you the right option, right? It just shows it on the left side. Okay, so let's see what this looks like.
Rates are all over the place. Do I buy now or do I wait for a lower rate?
Yeah, I like that. That looks good.
You better get fired up!
Man, there's a lot going...
Okay, so right about here is where I always, this is Joe Rosen consistency, right? So you might do something different. I'm going to go on my phone right now and see what the last, and again, you might do this differently, but for me, I put episode numbers on all my non-live videos, and the last episode I did was episode 85. So this is going to be... lock. Man, you want your title as short as possible, but you also want to get across your point. Lock in rates now or wait. That's a pretty good title, I think. Of course, there's no give and take on this video, so you guys can't argue with me. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. Okay, so now, because I want this to be a single line, right? And I also, I'm going to show you one a little bit. I want it aligned to the right, or I'm sorry, the left, your other right. I used to be in the military, guys. Give me a break here. And I want a little space here on the right. Again, you're going to see why in a bit. I think that's pretty good right there. Now, I don't like that green outside, so I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to make that maybe a blue. We'll see what it looks like. And I'm going to make it just a little, no, I like that just like that. And then I put this all the way right about here and scoot it over to the right, okay? In fact, I'm going to bump this to about right here. So I'm saying this is episode, it's 86, right? Yep, 86. So this is a big one. Come on. 86. Again, I'm going with, I always go with impact. And we're going to do black. And we want it way bigger. I want this big, man. And then let's see how it fits down here. Ooh, that's son of a gun. Yeah, maybe not quite that big. That's good right there. And then I'm going to move it right here. Copy. That is a size 196. This is a size 196, so it's good. I'm going to make that bad boy red. And then episode impact black. It's got to be way smaller right there. And then we're going to bring that down, put it right there, copy, paste, and we're going to make that white. Bring it up here. Can that be whiter? That looks like a gray. This white is not the best white, by the way, for whatever reason. It's like a off gray. I don't like it. I wish they'd put a pure white up there. Okay, so now you can see it, right? It pops. So I like the way that looks. So again, I'm going to put, but here I'm actually going to put the glow on both sides. Why? I don't know, because that's what I like, man. That's it. That's the whole reason. And then I want the glow here too. Now, yeah, let's just extend this out. I don't think we're going to want it that long. So now what I'm looking for, I'm going to play this to see how long does it feel comfortable to have that in there, right?
Man, there's a lot going on right now. The coronavirus, politics, Disney World closed down, Disneyland.
Right about there, I would say. So I'm going to stretch it out. Yeah, this is kind of a pain in the butt. This is what takes a long time, man. So when I was talking with some of my mentors, that was one big thing that I have really slowed down on, is all this extra stuff at the end, because it does take time.
Disney World closed down. Disneyland closed down. The NBA canceled their season. The NHL is done. March Madness. Mortgage rates fell. Mortgage rates increased. Tom Hanks has the doggone coronavirus. It's a lot. So
I feel like we got to get a picture of Tom Hanks here.
it's a lot.
Where is it? Right here. Okay, so now I don't like stealing from the internet, because I don't know what I'm allowed to use and what I'm not allowed to use. And I'm going to show you what I use later. But right now, I'm potentially going to break the rules once. Here's a good one. Maybe. That's pretty high def. So I'm going to hit Save Image As. Desktop. Pictures. Tommy Hanks. Okay, cool. Now, I'm going to come to Paint 3D. New. Menu. Insert or open? I can't remember. We're going to try insert. Desktop. Pictures. It was a T for Tom. Tommy boy, where are you, baby? There you are. Boom! Now what I'm going to do is hit this magic select, hit next, and I want it to pull him out. So I'm going to add head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. We'll add his shoulders in here. Boom. Then I'm going to hit done. Then I'm going to right click and hit copy. I know I'm moving fast, but I'm telling you what I'm doing. I'm going to hit new. Don't save. Paste. Canvas. Transparent canvas on. Then I'm going to hit menu. Save as. Image. Save. And then Tom Hanks. And then I'm going to get out of here. Don't save. Now I'm going to come back here. I'm going to go up to media. Plus. Import media. Dude, this is why I don't do this stuff. It takes forever. There we go. So let me, I want to get really close right here. Let's make them bigger. Yeah, that's pretty good. And can I flip them? I think I probably can right here. Boom! Look at that guy. That's something I don't really do a whole lot, so I got lucky there. Okay, and then I'm going to move him down here. Now the question is how he comes in. I like the glow, so we're going to keep the glow. And then on the way out, I'm actually going to use a fade because it's shorter and less noticeable. And I'm going to shorten it up to about like this.
Increase. Tom Hanks has the doggone coronavirus. It's a lot. So if
That's pretty good.
you're considering purchasing a home right now, but you have no idea how to approach mortgage rates, what do? I mean, do I buy? Do I wait? Are rates going to go up? Are they going to go down? All right, first, settle down.
Okay.
Take a breath. Okay, now that we're thinking logically, let's look at two facts that will help us in making a good logical decision. First, nobody has any clue.
Okay, so I want to draw attention to this first fact, right? So I'm come up to annotations. It's a little bit tougher to see, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete this. I'm actually going to pull in this. These are easy to see, but I don't think they look as professional. No one knows what rates will do. Again, I always go with impact. And here, let's make this, I like the black, but we're going to make this yellow. And then the outline is going to be black, and we'll make it just a little bit thicker. And then I'm going to pull that over here. I'm going to center it between my head and the side. And what happens if I do this? Right? Nope. Yeah, right there. I like that. Okay. And then again, we're going to pull in my favorite transition, which is glow. Let's see what happens.
Nobody has any clue whether the rates are going to go higher or lower. Period. Second, if you do the math on the common...
Okay, so here we're talking about minor rate changes, right? Minor rate changes have little impact on monthly payment. I want to say payment amounts. It's too wordy. Let's say rate changes, minor rate changes have little impact on monthly. Screw it. Okay, we're sticking with that. See, this is where I could do better, but honestly, it takes so much time, man. And then we're going to make the text white, and then I hate this being this green. I don't know why that green is the default. It's horrible. Boom. And then let's just, to make things a little bit different, put it over here. Will it get bigger? Okay, I like that. Minor rate changes have little impact on monthly payments. Cool. And then I want to make sure that that goes until the end of this guy right here. And you guessed it. I'm going to stick some glow in there, baby. Let's see what it looks like.
Second, if you do the math on the common difference between one rate and another, the monthly payment difference really isn't that much. But we're going to get to the math a little bit later. We all get caught up in the gamble of whether rates are going to go up or down. But in my opinion, if you're going to purchase...
So I told you guys I'd do this in one clip. That's not happening. Dude, this coronavirus has got me busy, man. But now we're back at it, like probably 2-3 days later. So let's start listening here.
In my opinion, if you're going to purchase a home and live there for 5 to 50 years, make a solid decision based on the current rate and just move forward. If you simply don't want to buy at the current rate, don't. Wait it out. But if you are willing to purchase at the current rate, in my opinion, it's almost the best decision to just go ahead and do it. Quit gambling and lock in that rate. So the question you've got to...
Okay, so I really want to drive home that quit gambling point. So
are willing to purchase at the...
We're going to go right here. And we're going to go... Boom. All right, and then let's get this to impact and black. And we'll put it right here. Can we, that's pretty good. Let's do that. What size is it? Come on. It is 72. I'm looking right over here because sometimes when I do this and this won't be 72 and I'll have to change it, but here it is, so we're good. So I'm going to make this yellow. Make it really pop. I want a different yellow. Let's see what this sucker looks like. Boop. And I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I want a little... Yeah, right there. That's good. And then we're going to leave that in it. Yeah, you guessed it. Boop. Boop. I just wasted time because I could have put that in the center and it would have gotten both of them. Let's see what this looks like.
Willing to purchase at the current rate, in my opinion, it's almost the best decision to just go ahead and do it. Quit gambling and lock in that.
Okay, but I do want to extend this to here. So it looks like this.
To just go ahead and do it. Quit gambling and lock in that rate. So the question you've got to ask yourself is, once I lock in, am I taking a gamble that rates might drop? If rates drop, I'm going to miss that opportunity. Yep.
Okay, so that was obviously poor editing right there. I think I was supposed to delete this and I just didn't. So now I'm going to have to do this the whole rest of the video.
Yep, you're taking that risk. But
okay, so here I'm going to put in a quick annotation. Okay, here, we won't do it here. I want to get a picture in here just so you get, oh, I'm thinking ahead. I want to get a picture so you guys can see how I do. I already did a picture, right? I think I did a picture for you guys. Is this the one that has, it does. We've got Tom Hanks. So I don't need to show you guys a picture. You saw what it looked like. Guys, as boring as this might be to watch, I'm telling you, another plus is you're seeing that this takes a while, which is good because I think a lot of people are like, hey, I'm going to get in and make videos, which I think is the right answer, but it is not as easy as you think. So it's good to see. And again, it wouldn't take me quite this much time if I wasn't talking the whole time on this video. But it is a time-consuming process. If I had to guess, I would say the average video takes me, I don't know, maybe 90 minutes. Why? Oh, I see why. So there I didn't check my size. Now we got the right size. And we're going to bump it over and up. And then I'm going to get a little closer. Now, because this is so short, if I put a glow in there, it's going to be in and gone so quick that it'll look kind of goofy. So I'm going to do a fade in the center. You can see how they touch. So let's look at how this looks, right?
Yep, you're taking that risk.
Comes in, goes out. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pull this over here and this over here. And then I'm going to match these up, see how it lines you up. Like I can't mess up. Right there it stops me. Now I can pull it further if I want, but it stops you there so it matches because it intuitively knows.
Again, unless you're an investor, the 1/8 point or 1/4 point difference between the rate you're looking at and whatever the...
There's a smarter way to do this. Okay, I'm going to show you how. It's a great point to make. So all this stuff, I'm going to get one in closer. I want to pull it all to the left, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold control and I'm going to left click all of these. And then I'm just going to move them. Why? Oh, because I got this one. I got to undo this one. Oh, son of a gun. You can see why that's a pain in the butt. Okay, so again, control on all these. And then drag and pull. Boom. Okay.
Might be. Which remember, that rate can also go up. That little difference isn't enough to get most people buying a home that they're going to stay in for many years to say no. I mean, think about this. On a $300,000 loan, the payment difference between 3 3/8 and 3.5%.
Okay, so I know what it's going to say right here, so I'm just going to punch it in. And we're going to go to Impact Black. And on this one, I'm going to tilt it just a hair like that. And it's at size 200. Then we're going to pull this in. And I have no idea how to line these up. I wonder if it does it. Nope, it's not doing it. What if I... Okay, so I've never done this before. Let's check it out. So with this one, where does it show me? It doesn't. Okay, let's try this. I want to go up here. I'm going to right click. I'm going to hit copy. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to hit paste. Oh, it's on top of it. Yep, there we go. So I'm going to make that white. And then we're going to pull it right over. Boom. And with this one, we're going to do a little bit different transition. Let's try movement. Movement's not what I wanted. Objects. And we're going to do, I don't know if whip spin will make sense, but let's try it. And then on the back side, it'll be a fade. But I'm going to make that fade about half the size. Okay, let's see what this looks like.
is a measly 21 bucks a month.
Yeah, I like that.
I mean, would you be willing to lose your ideal home for 21 bucks a month? Now, the real answer is there is no right answer, right? It's up to you. But for most people, they're not going to risk losing their ideal home, their dream home, for a couple bucks a month. And the important thing here isn't that you say yes or no. The important thing here is that you see clearly exactly what it is you're gambling before you make that logical, not emotional decision.
Okay, that's the biggest point of the whole video. So I really want to put something in here that states that.
The important thing...
Yeah, so I'm going to come right here. Add annotation. Attention. Most important point in this video. And we're going to come down, make her impact, and we're going to make her black. And we're going to make it a little bit bigger. That's pretty good. Probably right there. And that's size 69. You can see over there on the right here. I'm hitting copy. Paste. It did not transfer over. You know, that thing I did last time where I copied and pasted makes way more sense right now. Okay. And then we're going to make this red. And it looks like goofy red. Let's get way up there. Okay. And then we're going to pull this down. Up 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that looks good right there. Okay, so I am going to put the glow in here. And then let's see what this looks like. I'm guessing I'm going to want it in longer, but we'll see.
For a couple bucks a month. And the important thing here isn't that you say yes or no. The important thing here is that you see clearly exactly what it is you're gambling.
Okay, we're going to leave it in right to there, just before there. Yeah, we'll do right there. Okay.
Before you make that logical, not emotional decision. All right, guys, if you live on Florida's Treasure Coast, check out my Facebook page.
Okay, so when I say check out, so I'm looking for when my fingers move right there. So now I'm going to go media, import media. And I think I have, yep, I got Facebook. And I'm going to pull in two things at once. So I'm holding down control and I'm hit IG and then I'm going to hit open. It should pull both of them in. It did. So I'm talking about Facebook first. Probably about that size. And annotations over here. On Facebook, I'm the Joe Rosen Show. And guys, play around with this. I guarantee you guys are smarter at this stuff than I am. I just move fast. That is my trick. I'm not really amazing at anything. Okay, so I'm going to hit copy. Let's try this again. I keep saying I should do it and then I don't do it. Copy, paste. It did put one on there. Okay. So now I'm going to pull that down and make that white. And then I'm going to move it up. That looks pretty good right there. And that is size 53. You want to remember that because we want the Instagram to be the same size. Now here's the cool thing about this, right? You see how it aligns the top of Facebook and Instagram? It intuitively knows that. Now it's going to align the bottoms as well right there. So that's the same size. Now I want the space between the left side and this to be roughly the same space as the right side of W and this. So I'm going to move it over and it's, you know, it's not the biggest deal in the world. So there, we'll put it right there. And we are going to go, we'll do it at the end. So here he is.
Check out my Facebook page for great local real estate tips and recommendations. And if you're an...
Okay, I want both of these. So here. I want Facebook stretched out over this whole area. And then we're going to move Instagram to, where is it? Just to the left side of the cursor. Should be right about there. And that needs to go to the end. And now I'm going to come over here and hit copy, paste. And this is going to move over here. And we will have it end here, so they're all, you'll see what all this looks like here at the end. And we're going to move it over. Man, that was the slowest thing I've done all day. And we're going to make it black. And then I'm going to hit paste again. I messed that up. Luckily it didn't do it. So over here it's at the Joe Rosen show. I think it was size 52. I'm going to go 52. And that looks pretty good, but then I'm going to come here and just confirm, nope, it's 53. So I'll go 53. Then I'm going to hit copy paste. I'm going to scoot this over here. I'm going to pull it down, make it white, and then I'm going to move it back up. That looks pretty good. Okay, so now we need to add the glow, baby. Gotta add that glow. Add the glow down here. Okay, here we go. Let's see what she looks like.
All right, guys, if you live on Florida's Treasure Coast, check out my Facebook page for great local real estate tips and recommendations. And if you're an Instagram lover, I post a stat of the day for the Treasure Coast 6 days a week. Check it out.
Okay, this part over here isn't that easy to see, but I don't think it's going to matter, and they know what the name is. I think it's good enough, but something to think of when you're building your background, right? I'll tell you, I do like my background, but if you have a darker one, you see a lot more text that you put up, so something to consider.
If you like this...
Okay, so I know what it's going to say right here, so I'm already going to add an annotation. Not that one. We're going to add this one. Hit that like button. Boom. And we're going to make this one, yeah, we'll keep it like that, but then we're going to come over here and make this bad boy green. That's kind of a weird green. That's an even weirder green. Come on, dude. And then we're going to come here and make this white. And we'll make her a little bigger. We'll bring it right here. What if I do this? I like that. Okay. But we're going to bring it right down here. And yep, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add that glow, baby. Let's do something else. Delete. Let's go to Objects, Cube Rotate. Let's see what this looks like.
6 days a week. Check it out. If you like this video, get down there and hit that like
Man, that's kind of corny. We're going to keep it.
button. And if
I'm kind of corny, right? So whatever. Okay, annotations. Thanks for subscribing. Impact. We're going to make this white because we're going to make this red. And then we're going to come down here and make this bad boy white. Boom. Bring it right back down here. And you want that to end over here. And we got to do some kind of crazy, I don't know, maybe a whip spin. What does that look like? I want to see these two together.
If you like this video, get down there and hit that like button. And if you loved it, I'd appreciate the subscribe.
Yeah,
Thank you
good.
so much for watching, and as always, you guys stay fired up.
Okay, cool. So there's that, right? That took a long time. Now, we got to add my logo, and we got to add some music. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. So I'm going to scroll out so I can see everything, and then I'm going to go up and see where the highest peak is. It's right here, track 7, all right? So whatever we're about to put in, which is the logo, I'm going to put it in track 8. So I'm coming to media, import media, and here, and here. Okay, there it is. Now, I'm going to pull it over to track 7, and I'm going to stretch it to the beginning. And then I'm going to come down and see where does this sucker end. It ends right about where that cursor is. So I'm going to bring it roughly over there. Okay, now I'm going to hone in and I'm going to fix this back end first, right? The logo. So it should literally be right before the cursor. So I'm coming up and I'm going to bring this. It'll latch onto it. It's instinctive, right? Right there. Okay? Then I'm going to zoom back out, and I'm going to get to the beginning of the video, and I'm going to zoom back in, and I'm going to come, whoops. All right, let's go back over. All right, now I'm going to come back down, and I want to see, okay, here's my intro, right? So I want that logo coming in right after the intro, so I'm going to pull it right before the cursor again. So we're going to pull this over and it should be right before, right there. Perfect. Okay, so now you can see where my logo is. We're going to make it a little smaller, and I like putting it right down in this corner. Probably right there is pretty good. Maybe a little higher. Good enough. Okay. Now we need to put in music. Now I've got a couple different sound effects that I've already got saved that I use for a lot of mine. And I get it through Elements Envato. I do think they're really good for music. For as many things as I don't really dig their photos, but their music is pretty good. Cocktail Party. No, I don't think that's a good one. Eagle 2 is not a good one. Funky Energy, no. Happy Acoustics is pretty good. I don't remember what this is. We're not going to use it though. Percussion, no. No, let's try Ukulele Loop. Okay, so we're going to bring this down and we want it right where this is. But let's hear, it's going to be way too loud. We'll turn it down, but let's hear what it sounds like on high.
Man, there's a lot going on right now. The coronavirus, politics.
Yep, so what we're going to do is zoom out so we can see that whole logo, because the length of the logo is exactly the length of the music that I want, right? And to get these suckers on loop, I just do that, and then I bring this to here, and then I'm going to hit Control on all of them. And it's usually 6 or 7 I want. I try 7 first, and then let's listen to it, right? So let's watch the whole beginning.
Rates are all over the place. Do I buy now Or do I wait for a lower rate?
You better get fired up!
Man, there's a lot going on right now. The coronavirus, politics, Disney World closed down, Disneyland closed down, the NBA canceled their season, the NHL is done, March Madness, mortgage rates fell, mortgage rates increased, Tom Hanks has the doggone coronavirus.
Okay, so you guys might not be able to hear it, but the music there is about where it should be, right? You can hear it, which gives it a little pop, but it's not so overpowering that you can't hear me, which I'm pretty doggone loud and obnoxious, so that would be tough. Okay, so now all I do is I go hit, I think it's share, yep, local file, and I always save it as an MP4 only up to 1080. But look, you've got a whole bunch of options there, right? So I don't know what you're doing, but you can look at it. I forgot what episode this is now. Instead of getting out of here, I'm going to go back here and look at my videos. My last video with an episode number was 85, so this is 6. So you're going to want to, if you're making a bunch of videos like I do, have a place to save it. I always save it in the same folder. I always name them EP and then whatever the number is, right, for episode, and that is it. And then I hit finish. Oh, and now you can see this. So this is how long it's going to take to go. So while we're waiting on that, we're going to open up two things. I'm going to open up YouTube and Facebook because that's where I'm going to put them, right? And while we're doing that, I'm also going to go to Elements Envato to build myself a template, or what do you call it? A thumbnail. So we're talking about rates and people going nuts, and we've got the coronavirus on right now. So I have no clue what panic is going to get us, but let's check it out, right? That's a little too much. Okay, this gal would be maybe a good one. This gal looks worried. Okay, Santa Claus makes no sense. I do like this, but again, you got to remember, I need something that's wider than it is tall. This, because you got to remember too, it's got to grab attention, right? I like this one because you would see darker text really easily on it. Oh, that's almost too much, man. Look at this sucker. That's too much. That's too much. I really like the white doctor, right? All that white is going to make all of the text really pop. We'll look at one more page and then we're going to make a decision. Unless something really grabs me here, we're going to make a decision on page 1. Son of a gun, man. What about, let's try one more thing. Let's try worry. A lot of my thumbnails have money on them, or, you know, because I'm always talking about houses, and a lot of times you're dealing with money, and that's what grabs people's attention, so I use it for thumbnails. I don't want someone like freaking out. I want someone thinking. Like this would be good, but I don't know. I don't like it. Oh man, if this made sense, that yellow would really get me going. Man, this is way too depressing here. This is kind of sad. Oh my gosh, it's just getting sadder. This guy's looking into my soul right here. Okay, we got to get out of here. Let's go back to panic and we'll make a decision. Ooh, what is this? What is this? I'm really gearing towards that one. Oh my gosh, this one looks pretty good too, but it's going to cut some of that off, and I'm adding text. Quick fix button. Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going with this guy right here. So I'm going to hit download. I just pick whatever. It doesn't matter. Now I've got this licensed, man. I'm good, so I don't have to worry about stealing stuff. I own it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, there's got to be a faster way to do this, but this is what I do. I steal the snipping tool. I pull it out of there, hit new, and then I snip whatever it is I want, right? boop, and then I pull it from here into Paint 3D. From Paint 3D, I am able to crop it, and I hit the 16:9, which is what I want. And we're going to get, yeah, I want those things at the top. So we're going to hit done. So there, that is the thumbnail size you need, 16:9. So now I'm going to go Menu, Save As, Image, and I'm going to save it to Random Pictures and call it Panic. Okay, now I'm going to get out of here. Don't save. Get out of here. No, get out of here. And then we're going to get out of here. Okay, so this is done. The video's done. So we're going to get out of here. And I'm going to go to Paint. Again, guys, there's got to be a smarter way to do this. This is just the quick way that I am doing it. Desktop, Pictures, where is Panic? Panic, LMNOP right here. Okay, so through here, I put my text on. What did we call this video? I forgot. So I'm going to come back and look up Desktop, Business, The Joe Rosen Show, videos, and episode 86 is right here.
Rates are all over the place. Do I buy now or do I wait for a lower rate?
The title comes in here
You
short.
better get
Lock-in rates now.
Disney
or
World
wait.
closed down.
That's a good
Disneyland closed down.
Lock-in rates now or wait. Lock-in rates now or wait. So we're going to do this. Lock in rates now. And I want them to see that button, right? And let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, I know how I'm going to do this. So lock in rates now, but I want, let's see, what would this look like? I don't think it's going to look good with red because it's on red, yeah. So we're going to make this, let's see if I do red with a black. We're going to try that. So now I'm going to come down here and hit paste. Because they don't have shadow here, which kind of upsets me, but it doesn't matter. I can either sit here and be upset, or I can just work my butt off. I'm choosing to work my butt off. I think this would look better with a white background. That sucks. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to hit back. Lock in rates now. And this is why I think you guys will be able to go way faster than me, man. I want it inside. Yep, right there. Copy. Paste. Black. Bring it up here. That's pretty good. I don't think yellow's going to look good at all, but let's try. Oh, that looks horrendous. What about blue? No, that looks ridiculous. Okay, lock in rates now. Or wait. And I'm going to make or wait just a little bit bigger. We'll make it 95. And we want this I think that's pretty good right there. So we're going to make that white, copy, paste, black, and then trim this up a little bit, and then grab this sucker. And boom, lock in rates now or wait. I like that. Yeah, that's all we need for that. So now we're going to hit save, and then we're going to get out of here. And then we're going to come back to Paint 3D. And I'm going to hit, we'll hit insert. I think you can hit open too. It doesn't matter. And what did I call this? Panic. So it's right here. And then we are going to insert, we only got 2 more things for this bad boy. My headshot, which is right here. And I'm going to bring it right down here, and we'll make it a little, now I should look at the height and width. I don't know what it is, but we're going to go like, I like it when it overlaps just a little bit because I think it gives it a little depth, right? But then all I'm going to do is, oh shoot, I can't do that. Okay. So right about, oh, it does overlap a little. Oh, I need to make it just a little bit bigger. And then, I don't know. Yeah, right there. That's what I like because it overlaps that K. And this, you can see this goes over, but you'll see that I'm able to remove that. You'll see how. So then I come back here, hit insert, and I'm going to go and find my logo. Here it is. Now you can see up here it's 2000 by 2005, so it's roughly a 1-to-1. I just shrink her down, and I own it, so I can do whatever the hell I want with it, so I don't really care if it's off a little bit. And I know I want it about that size, so then I look, okay, so the height needs to go up 4, no big deal, until it's, boom, 389 by 389, and then I'm going to center it. That looks pretty good. Let's see what that looks like. Lock in rates now or wait. Dude, I think I can make that logo. Does it need to be bigger? Let's see what it looks like bigger. Dude, I get real picky. This is, it just, it takes so much time, man. So, yeah. Let's get in here and look at it. Okay, so the width is 495. If I make this 495. And I'm going to line up. You don't care what I'm doing because you can do whatever you want. You don't have to agree with me. Yeah, dig that. Okay, cool. So now I'm going to go to the snipping tool, new, and I'm going to snip. This gets rid of my shoulder. Boop. And then I'm going to hit File, Save As. 86 thumb, final. Save. Okay, so we got that bad boy, all right? Now, let's get out of here. You want to save it? No, I already did. Okay, so we are going to go back to here. I'm going to go to my Joe Rosen Show Publish. And I'm going to come to YouTube. Now, the reason you want both these suckers going at once is because once you get them uploaded, they take time. And you don't want to wait. You want to keep going, right? So I'm going to start YouTube first. And we're going to go to desktop, business, here, 86, there it is. And while that's going, we're going to go photo video. And I'm going to pick 86 from here. Now that sucker's thinking. Okay. Lock in. I always capitalize the first word. Rates now or wait. The Joe Rosen Show. Episode 86. Okay, so I just write something up here. I'm going to write up, if you haven't heard about rate fluctuations or the coronavirus in the last couple days, where have you been? The planet is on a tailspin, and it's, I don't know if I want to go that far. Where have you been? Are rates going up? Are they going down? What does the latest edition of $700 billion in oh man, now I gotta spell quantitative easing mean? Let's talk about your home buying decision now, giving you clarity for that next big decision. Okay, then I always like to read it over because sometimes it doesn't make sense. If you haven't heard about rate fluctuations or the coronavirus in the last couple of days, where have you been? Are rates going up? Are they going down? What does the latest edition of 700 billion in quantitative easing mean? Let's talk about your home buying decision now, giving you clarity for that next big, oh, I said decision twice, that's why. Let's talk about your home buying decision now, giving you clarity for that next big move. Okay, so here we're good. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit copy, and then I'm going to come over here and hit paste because I'm saving the same one, right? Copy for the title. Copy for the title. Now I'm going to come over to YouTube and I'm going to look at one of my last videos, and I could have this in Excel spreadsheet, not Excel, Word document as well. I just don't. But I look at one of my last videos, which I want that episode 86, 85. Here we go. Shut her down. All I want is the consistency of all of this. And then I'm going to come back here and I add that to the bottom of all of mine. Okay, so now we're going to come down and we're going to upload thumbnail. And again, we're going back to the desktop and pictures. How much time do I got? I got 23 minutes. And what are we looking for? I forgot what it's called now. I just gotta look for it visually. Nope, it's not that guy. It was right here. Okay. And then I put it on a playlist called episodes because that helps me draw right to it from my bio link on Instagram. Hit more options. And then I can come in here and put tags. So I have all of these tags saved. I'm not a tag pro, so take everything I'm about to do with a grain of salt. Mortgage rates. Federal Reserve. FHA loan. VA loan. Conventional loan, new mortgage, Wells Fargo, down payment, down payment assistance, first time home buyer. Now you can see too on the bottom it allows you 500 characters, so it'll tell me when I'm getting close, right? Lock in mortgage rate. Best time to buy a home. Low mortgage rates. Lowest mortgage rate ever. I'm making stuff up. These are probably the dumbest tags ever. I have no idea. Should I buy a home now? Let's see what else. Interest rates. People would look that up. Mortgage rates. Let's go. Man, this is tough when you're doing a video and you're on the spot. Mortgage lender. 30-year loan. Okay, that's good. We're at 491, so that's pretty good. And then down here, I don't think I do anything. I don't. So I'm going to hit next. While I'm hitting next, let's come back here. Now here you can't add as many. So I'm going to hit mortgage rates. FHA loan. VA loan. Conventional loan. Should I buy now? Corona virus. Federal Reserve. 0% loan. You know somebody's looking that up. Okay, all right, there we go. Now I'm going to come down here to thumbnail. And again, I'm going to hit add image, and I'm going to come right here and add this image. Then I'm going to go to subtitles and captions. A lot of people, and I do this too, a lot of people want to watch a video, but they don't want to bother the person next to them. So they'll watch it with no sound. Well, if you don't have the captions in there, you can't hear it. Okay, so now I'm going to add an end screen. Just pick one, doesn't matter. And I'm going to pull it. This isn't when I do mine. 30. Okay, I see. So I actually want it. Why is it not? Okay, there it is. So okay, this is a new program that they put in. So I have a little bit of a difficult time. Let's bring them over here. What I'm trying to do is get these suckers centered, right? Between, see this arrow and this arrow? Okay, so this one's centered. So this one I'm going to put up here. But I need them to come in right... Man, I do not like this new one at all. I want it right there. So now I'm going to pull these. I do not like this new one. Yeah, I want them just a hair in. Right there. Okay, then I'm going to hit save. So what that does is towards the end when there's whatever it is, 15, 20 seconds left, it suggests 2 new videos and I can pick which ones they are, right? Then I hit next. I hit public. Again, guys, there's probably way smarter ways to do this than what I'm doing. But I hit public, and because we're ready, I'm going to set it as an instant premiere. I don't know what that means, but I always think it's the way to go. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I'm going to save this because I need, whoops. Hit copy there. So now it's saved here. So that's for later. Now I am going to come to, I'm going to go back to YouTube. I'm purposely waiting on Facebook, I'm aware. And I'm going to go to my channel. And I'm going to hit customize channel. And then I'm going to come down and I'm going to make sure that that new video is the first one you see when you come to my page. Because I'm also going to market this on my personal Facebook page. And I'm going to market it on my Instagram page, right? For new visitors. Did I hit save there? Yeah, I did. Hit this guy. Hit change trailer. Boom. Boom. Okay, so those are in. Then I'm going to go to playlists. And I want this, I'm going to episodes, at the top of this playlist because that's where the link in my bio on Instagram brings you, is to the top of this list. I'm going to come down here, hit the 3rd dot, and I'm going to hit move to top. And then when I come up here, boom, it's the first one, right? So that puts me where I want on YouTube. I'm good on YouTube. So now let's come over to Facebook. This is 100% done. So I'm going to hit next. I'm going to hit premiere so that it comes up as a premiere. And can I do it immediate? Forget it then. We're going to publish it now. I think I mentioned this before, but just in case not, here's your checklist, right, to make sure that you are moving towards monetization if that is your goal. It's got to be 3 minutes long. They look at how many 1 minute views you get on a video that's at least 3 minutes. Do I have a video description? Do I have tags? Is it HD? Okay, cool. Then they let you do it, right? So we're going to hit publish. Boop. And it's probably going to take about 30 seconds to get up and running. So I'm going to get out of there. And then I am going to... Okay, so that's good and that's good. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to my personal page. And I'm going to go get that thumbnail. And then I'm going to go back to this video. It's probably still in... Yeah, so this is what a premiere looks like, right?
Rates are all over the place.
Okay, so it's playing now. So people are able to see it for the first time ever. I do think, I don't know this, because it's a premiere, it will send out notifications. But I don't know that. Okay, so I hit that, hit paste. And then I'm going to get rid of that period and put a colon. And then, oh, that save from earlier didn't help me. I'm going to hit copy again. And I'm going to hit paste. And then I'm going to come down on that bad boy and hit post. So now it's on my business page. It's on my personal page, right? On my business page, it's just rolling. When you come by it, it's moving. Here, you can't watch it unless you click on this button, okay? It's on YouTube. Okay, so now I'm going to go to Instagram. I can't do Instagram. I'm just going to verbally tell you what I'm doing in Instagram. And everything from here on out, let me make sure. Yes, everything from here on out is going to be, and I tell you what, we're going to watch to see if there's any, I don't usually get any comments while this is premiering, but we'll watch and see. So I'm going to, everything from here on out, oh, I do want to show you something. Okay, so I'm going to go new message. I want to send it to me, man. Okay, so I'm sending it to me, and it's going to be that thumbnail. Send. There it is. So now I'm going to come back to my phone. That's how I get it on my phone, right? And I'm going to, again, guys, this is me. Like everything from here on out is verbal, so it's going to be pretty boring. But if you're on Instagram, you might want to listen. So now I'm going to my Instagram stories, and I'm going to upload that thumbnail into my story. And on top, I usually write something like new YouTube video. And let's see, should we make it red? This one has a red background, so we'll make it black. And if you guys go to Instagram, it's the Joe Rosen Show on Instagram. You can see here as soon as, well, assuming, like I'm putting this up at about 3:20 in the afternoon on March 16th. But you can also go into my highlights on my Instagram page and you can see all my old videos. I'll put this in there so you're able to see it too. And then at the bottom, I write link in bio, so they can go to my bio and it brings them right to it, right? And then I'm going to go at the Joe Rosen Show, and I'm going to put that link down there because that's where my bio is, right? And then I'm going to add some music because I got lucky. I don't think everybody gets music. And let's see, let's type in, I don't even know what I'm looking for because I don't know music well. Let's look up Crisis. No. No. I want like alarms going off. Okay, let's hit alarm. Yes. That's what I want. That is super annoying, but no. Yep, we're going with this annoying thing. And then I'm going to hit send to, and it goes to my Facebook story and my Instagram story. Done. And now when you go up there, it says, if you want to watch that video, go to my link, right? And then my link brings you to YouTube, and it brings you to the top of my episode list, which is that video. Now, I'm going to go back into that story I just made. I'm going to hit highlight on the bottom, and I'm going to add it to the YouTube videos highlight. So now if you guys are watching this video and it's not March, it's June, you can go back and look at my old highlights on the Joe Rosen Show on Instagram, and you can see those. All right, guys, that's it. If you have any questions, reach out anytime. I'm an open book, and if there's something that I think is warranting a video, I'll certainly make a video for you guys. I'm just here to help. You can email me at findafloridahouse@gmail.com, and I'll reach out to you at all times. You guys take care.